Alright, it should be working now. I'm so sorry about that. For some reason, the OBS wasn't picking up my microphone, so I had to fix that real quick. But let's hop into this here. I think I want to just play green-black. I really like Matt Nass's green-black deck. Autumn's deck's definitely good too, but I've been feeling the Nassers. Alright, let me see here. Alright. Well, this hand is not keepable. Ooh. Turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Jadelight, hope to get there. Now let's bond this land. On the draw, too. Alright, so it looks like we're playing the Golgari Mirror. And remember when District Guide was like the hotness? Pepperidge Farm remembers. So this is like the awkward thing Autumn talks a lot about with green-black, right? Is that like your deck sometimes wants to play, like you want to play Wildgrowth Walker on 2, especially in the mirror, right? Because in the mirror, and then like red matchups and stuff, you just want to start gaining life as soon as possible. You don't want them to develop the board. You want them to have to answer it. So like our elf, it allowed us to play this tap land, but if like we didn't have a tap land, we would have been wasting mana. All right, well that was a pretty good draw. Allow us to develop into a 5 or a 6 shop if we hit it. I'm gonna leave that on top. It's just so much power for Wildgrowth Walker. Alright. Let's all attack, and then we'll play Elf. I should have played land main phase 2, but it's not the end of the world. How's everyone doing tonight in chat? Get in there, Elf. Get in there. I don't really want to trade because like they could be drawing into like Carnage Tyrant and stuff, and we know we're drawing Jadelight. If they Vraska Contempt our Wildgrowth Walker here, that's annoying for sure, but like whatever. Vraska Golgari Queen would be annoying. Golgari Finebroker. I respect just the 3/4. Well, I have 6 mana. So that's interesting. I can offer trades. Board and Surgical, you're terrible. Of course, you play 3 Unmoored Egos and 3 Watergrave Spencer. This is a professional bronze 1 stream on MTG Arena. I'm going to actually have to ban you for being not only insensitive, but just outright dumb for even saying that kind of stuff. So I hope you understand that's a 5-minute ban. You know, of course, we're going to bring in Surgical. I watched Tom the Boss Ross lose to it on the SCG coverage this weekend. I don't really want to... I want to know what I'm going to hit. Like, if I hit lands, I might be more incentivized. I'm going to graveyard this. I need to find big stuff. I'm going to graveyard this too. I think Jadelight Ranger was big enough to keep, but let's attack with these. And I can attack with these Llanowar Elves too, actually, I think. And we'll sneak through more damage. Boo. Alright, let's play this land and pass the turn. How you doing, Spencer? I think since we have enough lands, we can just... Like, if we draw lands, it's fine to trade off the elves, and we just want to push damage. Doom Whisperer. That is interesting. Especially since we just drew our own Doom Whisperer. So if I have Vraska's Contempt their Doom Whisperer, attack with everything, they go block, block, take 5, go to... They actually just die, so they... Let's go block, block. Oh, they're just dead. Because we attacked with Elf last turn. Right? Because 5 damage goes through. They take 2 here. Hey, how you doing, Hippo? Nice to see you, buddy. Sober, I'm gonna fix that. That's funny. Alright, so we're playing the green-black mirror, so let's bring in old Carney boy. I don't mind Blood Operative in the mirror to like beat up on Finality, be a little bit of card advantage with Doom Whisperer, but I'm not sure if that's what it's about. So we're on the draw, so I'm pretty okay with cutting these Llanowar Elves. I might bring them back in if we decide that that's like what we're about, but although we are trying to get to these things. The one weird thing about Matt Nass's deck is no Vraska 6. But like Vraska 6 is good, it's just not unbeatable. But I really like it. So Cast Down has been nice to like answer Doom Whisperer, and we saw they have it, but it's also a liability against Carnage Tyrant. You can bring in Assassin's Trophy as a way to hedge against Planeswalkers. I don't know if I want Blood Operative or not, though. What do we do with Blood Operative? Oh, man. Are you telling me if I go to ccmtg at patreon.com, I could get Seth Mansfield's entire sideboard guide? That's too good of a value to pass up. Hashtag ad. I kind of want to try this just to like see it, because I haven't done it in the past. In the past, my plan has been just to be like 2 elves on the play. I'm sorry, on the draw, so I can like still get there, but I really don't like elves. I'm going to stick to this, though. I used all my gold to draft a bunch of casual drafts, so I got to turn gold into gems, baby. Ugh. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, my goodness. Oof, no lance. Let's mulligan that one. This is good. It's got a bunch of Wildgrowth Walkers. It's got a Carnage Tyrant now. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. I'm not... So, in the past, I thought Wildgrowth Walker was bad in the mirror because it's, like, not card advantage. But I wonder if it is, like... Then I got to the point where I thought it was good, but I don't know if that's true or not. Like, I wonder if I'm supposed to sideboard this out. Ooh, Doom Whisperer. Yikesers. Alright, so our opponent needs lands. That's good to know. We're going to play Wildgrowth Walker. If we draw Jadelight, what would we do? I'd probably play Jadelight if I drew it just to curve and make sure we don't flood. Find Finality. Okay, well, I'm just going to play this Wildgrowth Walker. We're kind of in it for the long haul right now. We've got Carnage Tyrant, so... This standard format's so sweet. I wish I could play Drakes on here now. You know, if you listen to the Even Odds podcast, I was talking about how I wasn't super high on Drakes, but everyone's been playing it, so it makes me want to try it more. Let's play this first, see if they have a cast down or something. But I've drafted Arena so much. Hey, Devin, how you doing? I've drafted Arena so much. I did the math. I've opened over 100 packs just off like this one infinite chain I have going right now on comp drafts, and I haven't opened an Arclight Phoenix. So I refuse to craft any Arclight Phoenix until I open one. It's just a matter of principle at this point. I'm going to race because we have Carnage Tyrant coming down the next turn, and they're stuck on lands. And so I refuse to do it, but like I want to play the deck because I think it looks sweet. Yikes. Well, that's really good. So let's slam Carnage Tyrant just in case they kill Llanowar Elf. And let's attack with all. But like I want to play that deck, but I can't. So like right now I'm only playing like green black a bunch just to like turn gold into gems. I love this format though, because like you can do basically whatever you want within reason, I think, and like you'll succeed. I've been seeing people talk about it a bunch on Twitter, and I think it's true. Like sometimes I think that's said and it isn't true. In this format, I think it's very true. All right, we're gonna start with Jadelight Ranger. Just want to see if we're gonna hit some lands. Nice. We're gonna leave that on top. 4/6. So if they block with everything. So I want to make them block with everything. Library. Alright, we're going to play this. So if I attack with this and this, it's lethal. So I can throw these two under the bus because we have Finality as well. How you doing, Kaiser? I haven't seen you in forever, man. How goes the dad life? Alright, so they're going to kill my Carnage Tyrant. But they're going to fall to 9 and draw 2 cards. I'm sorry, 6. I forgot about the other 2. Oh, no, they're falling to 3. I did that math way wrong. Oh, I counted power instead of toughness or trample. Lol. Okay, that's what it is. I was like, wait, what? How did they get there? Ritual of Soot. That was good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play this. Get back Carnage Tyrant. That. All right, let's lead off with Jadelight and see if there's something we want to ban to get it back. All right, let's graveyard that, see if we hit a land. Nice. So I'm going to play this land, and then I'm going to get back Carnage Tyrant and Wildgrowth Walker, I think. Or do I want to get back Jadelight Ranger? If I get back Wildgrowth Walker, I get to play it this turn, so I'm going to do that. If I had 3 mana, I definitely get back Jadelight. We've seen 5 of our... we've only seen 3, sorry, of our Explore creatures, so we still have 7 in deck. Living the Dream. I played Standard last weekend for the first time since Team Energy. It really is. This format is sick. Oh, are they just dead now because we popped this, get back Jadelight, kill them? Oh, they have cast down mana. I don't think they can beat our Carnage Tyrant. So let's kill the Vraska. Roar! Get the Carnage T up in there. No sound effects tonight, by the way, because we're uploading it to YouTube, and I have music going because I have ADHD. I do love, though, that I can sit like this and look at Twitch chat the whole... Ooh, Blood Operative. So they brought in their Blood Operatives. So I imagine you get rid of Wildgrowth Walker or Jadelight. Okay. We're going to probably pop our Memorial to get this bigger. So how much toughness do they have currently? Assassin's Trophy, okay. 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that was an insane draw. So let's play this first, see where we're at. Graveyard that. Okay. Play this. So 1, 2, 3. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, and this costs 4, so I can get back 1 more to put this to 4. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's get back our Merfolk Branchwalker here, since it's our biggest attacking creature. Get this up, gain a little bit more life, even though life doesn't really matter, I think. Nice, not drawing a land is awesome, I'll say that. And let's pound them. Did you read everything Twitch chat, Hippo? Is a goober. Whoa. You got me there. Hippo's on that EDH life right now. Yikes, friend. I think you're dead to my Wildgrowth Walker. I don't know if they could have lived that turn. No, they definitely could have lived. Blood Operative blocks Wildgrowth Walker. You gain 7 life, go to 10, and you're just not dead to trample. So, cool. Got him. We have a draft going on here, too. It's my 18th Boros draft in a row or something absurd like that. I guess it's my 17th one. So we might play a little bit of draft after this. I mean, Kaiser isn't wrong. Wow, the self-daggers. I didn't realize Tommy was here already. I think I want to put Deadly Visit into the battle box. I think that card's sweet. Rosemary Centaur might also go in. I've been going through... Hey, Murph, I saw you on Twitter with Misplaced Ginger. How was GP Milwaukee for you? I've been going to the battle box, though, and taking out some of the bad cards. Like Demigod of Vengeance, the 3 mana 5/3 that makes you discard 2 cards. It's out. Yeah, I know you're... Dude, you are MTG Twitch famous. You've done it, Murph. Murph, are you in Artifact yet? That's another question. Do people want to see Artifact? I imagine the answer is yes from people who are good at Artifact. Oh, this hand's sick. Keep. You have to call that loser. Yeah, what did Jabberwocky say to that? Okay, I swear I don't normally play against like these kind of decks in the competitive events. So there's an episode of Even Odds Podcast, which you should check out on iTunes.com at Even Odds Podcast. You should check it out. Where I talk about how I play leagues. Let's play this real quick. Let's think about this. So I can play this, and the next one I can double. But I can play this in the most likely doubling. So I'm just going to play Wildgrowth Walker to curve on them. But I never like play against this. Artifact is the Valve card game. It's based on Dota. It looks very hard, and it looks very bad for spectators. You have to meet Sam and BK. Nice. How are Sam and BK? Those guys are cool dudes. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's enchanted. Okay, cool. We have a Chupacabra. I'm coming for your neck. All right. Well, let's play Jadelight Ranger. I like BK, and I have not met Sam Black except in passing, but BK is a cool dude. I probably shouldn't be as quiet when the music's hype because y'all can't hear the music. And in my head, I was like, oh, yeah, this is sick. And I was about to comment on it. I'm like, you can't hear it. Oh, go in harder. I will say right now that this is a moment that does not look good for Arena. There was a third guy of them who was like, am I supposed to know who this is? Oh, Pardee? Oh, Sam Pardee is great. Love Sam. Gonna kill this war leader. That card's like actual scary and prevents me from attacking. You met Black later and his strange. Yeah, I want. Is a deck list out there, Murph, for the white red deck? I really want to try playing that. We don't have Finality yet, so I'm not gonna block. We can always block next turn on it. All right, so we have 4 mana. Let's lead up with this. I'm going to graveyard that. I'm looking for bigger friends. I want to play this first in case we draw a land so we can play it. They don't have the information. All right, that card's bigger. That plays with Wildgrowth Walker. And then we'll move to combat, and we'll just attack with this. So now we can... I guess we can't double block this thing's a 4/5 because he's tapped, but we can jump block, work towards a fine finality. I'm sure it's on... the Patreon for Pro Points podcast. I gotta say that podcast has gotten a lot better. I really like that kind of vibe they're doing these days. All right, so we have 6 mana, so we can play Carnage Tyrant. I don't want to attack my Jadelight. Let's just play Carnage Tyrant. If they play Wrath of God, then good beats, I guess. Roar, Carnage Tyrant. You had to sell Phoenix for 27. Wow. When I was at GP Atlanta, they were buying Teferis for like almost what they were selling them for. It was insane. They dropped to 25, and by Saturday they had stopped buying Rekindling at all. Dang. Murph, do you live up there in the Milwaukee area? Also, what did you play for the GP, Murph? Come on. The people want to know. Twitch chat loves you. So they say. Oh. Cool. We'll leave that on top twice. If I attack, I only want to trade this 4/5. So I might as well just wait. Because they're just going to trade all the little stuff. Yeah, we'll just wait. That's funny. So if I attack, I lose some of my board. Yeah, I was going to say, we're just going to clear it and then hit them for a lot. I don't think they can erase us, but just seeing if it was smarter to attack first. Alright, so our opponent is a white deck, but they didn't seem very weak to Golden Demise. Looks like a Thrashing Brontodon could be kind of good against them. Same for AT. I'm kind of down just to do this. On the draw, cut 2 Llanowar Elves. Maybe... No, I don't really want to cut cast down. It's kind of expensive, I guess. Maybe we just need 1 less AT.
Maybe these aren't as good as I'm thinking they are. I just kind of wanted the butt. I was just cut another elf, too. But I do want to keep pace with them. You played mono red. It was terrible in the meta, and I got mono bad matchups. I don't think the mono red was terrible in the meta. Do you think that really, Murph? Tomiko did pretty well with it. I mean, Just Guy Control was everywhere, so, like, if you were playing, like, the lava coils, it was bad. This is an interesting hand. So our opponent's white deck is kind of janky, and we're one land. It has to be a green land. But if we get a green, our hand's pretty to very good. We can get better on a mulligan. This hand's much better. It's also a land away from being good, like a green one, but I think this is more realistic. And the scry is very nice. Like, if we draw elf here, it's this lol. Oh, no. Sideboarding. They look like a deck we shouldn't bring Golden Demise in against. They got a lot of butt. Them. Healer Hawk, go. Maybe we just watch the budget half of their deck. Yikes, I'm going to die to this Baneslayer Angel. Hit me, Baneslayer. Does anyone know if I can capture a specific audio on I bet you I can. Hang on. I bet you I can capture just the game sound if I wanted to. I don't know. It's not going to let me do that right now. Well, AT's looking really bad here. I think AT looked great, but it was like they're playing like mono white cards they own. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it, chat. We could have a turn for Viv. Oh, you cut your risk factors. Okay, so you were just like super dead. Gotcha, that makes sense. That sucks, Murph. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Let's just play this. I just want to maximize my mana usage. That's now the moment of truth. We were born to make history. Ooh, Sheltering Light. All right. Got me an Assassin's Trophy. I wish I could get an Assassin's Trophy for my own Chupacabra to get a land. Dude, path your own guy, man. Do it more than I should. And by that I mean it's probably like once a tournament. Which is probably reasonable. This Viv, I can minus to kill a Healer Hawk. Alright, well this card's scary, I guess. So I can kill a Healer Hawk, or I can try and draw a Doom Whisperer or a land. And our hand's so strong. Let's just try and draw out of this. If they kill Elf, we're in trouble. But we have another... There's no way they can kill Elf and make our Viv that weak. This has First Strike, so I'm going to leave it back. In case they bump this thing up, I want to be able to block to protect Viv. And then we'll just, like, cast down this, or, like, I guess AT it. It was dumb. Playing the proper version. That's fair, buddy. That's fair. Oh, man. This standard format's so good. Why can't the RPTQ be this standard format? Oh, my gosh. Hit me. I can minus now pretty safely. I do think I want to minus now. Just kill the Healer Hawk. Play this. Play this. Hold up cast down for the next turn. The RPTQ is in 2 weeks. I am locked in on spirits. I can play, dude. Honestly, Phoenix is a real consideration. Was like a real consideration for the RPTQ. Like no joke. I think that deck is very close to good, and I've seen so many different versions that are all performing, and it's like, all right, well, that's a good sign. Let's kill this and take one. Block, damage. Change is close. Round 2, and I killed my opponent on my turn 5 upkeep with 2 lands in play? Oh my goodness. How did you do that, Murph? Let's see if we find a Wildgrowth Walker or a land. I don't really want to trade this for the Healer Hawk. So if we play Wildgrowth Walker, I guess I can't play Doom Whisperer. But on the next turn, we can probably do both. And we're most likely not going to die on the next turn with everything we have right now. So let's just build up, I guess. Wizard Bolt Crack. Woo, 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 woo. That's pretty sick, Murph. That's pretty sick. Well, that's a problem. I guess I can just minus on it. It's not a problem at all. It's just going to die. I take it back. I also just Finality. Green Black's great. Just die. Lol. Play this. Play this. Combat. Attack. I'm going to attack with Doom Whisperer. If they attack with Healer Hawk here, I'll Assassin's Trophy. And it's why we break up. Dude, I wouldn't even hate playing Crackling Drake in Modern. Lol, get wrecked. Like, the Blue Moon deck, I think, is pretty close to reasonable if I was, like, wanting to play a control deck. So, like, I could really play the Drake deck in Modern. Got him. Healer Hawk again. My nemesis, the Baneslayer. You're not going to attack me. I'll block. Someone. I've got a lot of looks at green. Okay. I think I would have ended up taking the Force, though, to guarantee Jadelight Ranger. Because, like, just gaining 9 that turn or whatever was going to be unbeatable. Ooh. What a card. What a card. All right, well, we were even on the league now. It's all pluses from here, boys. It's all pluses. Down, you're wrong when it's right. Punishing Waterfalls. Wow, what a name. Oh, I would love to play first. I would love to mulligan this hand. This hand's close. We have like Seeker, we have Finality if the matchup is about that. Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. It's funny. I'm going to keep that on top, actually, I think. Most likely this card is reasonable against them. Like, Lich's Mastery is the one where it's not. But our hand's, like, pretty poorly equipped to beat that. Did they, like, reset ELO or something? Graveyard. I guess they could be. I'd rather just hit real lands. Like I'm willing to miss a land drop to not be exposed. All right. Plus we have Finality, so like we can grave it and just always buy it back. They could be playing the Experimental Frenzy red green deck. That deck's kind of fallen off. They could also be playing that dinosaur deck I've heard about, which I've heard is hot. Lava Coil. All right. Respect. All right, our hand, that card's actually strong enough that I'm going to put this back. I got a little punish for my greed, but if we slam Vivien on the next turn, it's probably game over after they miss the land drop. All right, so it does look to be the Experimental Frenzy red-green deck. All right, we didn't hit the land, but on the upside, we do get to punish them. Get him a little harder. Screw normally beats Flood, but we're both screwed, so let's see if we can win this. Ooh, Naya. Thematic Compass. All right, I'm not sure what's going on now. I'm going to play this to try and hit some land drops. Graveyard. I'm going to graveyard that too. That's a lot of non-lands in a row in a 24 land deck. I'm just going to shoot for it. What just happened? I looked away. Deafening Clarion. All right, well, we got to redo. Keep the hand or keep the elf? Nice. We drew 2 lands. All right, I'll play this one. So we can kill this if we need to. This is very close to flipping. If they tap out, I'll kill it. Oh, keep the 6 is what you meant? Yeah. Reasonable. I'm going to attack first. They're 2 lands away from flipping that, so I think I just want to get Vivien on the uptick real quick. View battlefield. I think Doom Whisperer is the pick. It's kind of expensive, but it's a big boy, and they've shown me Clarion, so... let's see. Well, I can't kill the Immortal Sun because this don't work. Upside, we kept this. So they're dead in 1, but they have the flip land. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're going to be able to flip this as long as they don't have to tap it. Wow, okay. All right. All right. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? We are in trouble right now. Maybe I was supposed to mine this? I don't know. Our opponent has some very specific mana costs they're needing. I'm a doggy. Alright, kicks grow from the ashes. Destroy all creatures, eh? You don't want to destroy all artifacts? These are big, but they're like not exactly what I'm looking for right now. I want like another Doom Whisper. This is what Golgari Raiders is busted. Right here. Right here, Golgari Raiders sideboard plan, baby. Yeah, that's whatever. Can't breathe for the first time. It's a new meme? Ah, I see. Carnage Tyrant would be good too. There we go. Alright. Resolve. See, look, Golgari Raiders, we would have 1, 2, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We would have had a 9/9 attacking them. I guess they had that. This is where Autumn's deck's really great, because Autumn has the main deck with Thrashing Brontodon, so he gets to, like, pop that off. Okay. Okay, maybe I didn't think about how they'd win with all their mana. Heyo. Heyo. Maybe some of these. It's like card advantage. All right. Cast down. One Chup. I'd rather have that. This seems fine. We still have AT to like answer the non-stuff, the non-creature stuff. So, and if they're like, you know, they probably bring in Carnage Tyrant and stuff or whatever, right? But like, I can't really compete with that. Facebook popping off, baby. Ooh. I'm going to keep, but it's pretty greedy. If we draw a land, we're very happy. Jake Tilk posted an attack for lethal group. Nice. Tilk, you're going to get the host and I'm done, baby. Don't you worry. I promise no stream site, says Andrew. Likely story. Likely story. Alright, let's see. That was a good draw. I'm going to play this. Against that deck, I think Shocking makes the most sense and get the 1 damage in. We're going to regain life, whatever. Like the Bane. I think we'll have more likely to win by doing 1 more point of damage than having 2 more life against the Banefire deck. Like, just honestly. Alright, we need to hit lands here for this Viv. I'm going to graveyard it. Slamming for 3 skis. Oof. That don't kill me. Only make me stronger. Sorry. My friend Trey said, if you're born in 1990, doesn't make you a baby. And I told him that he's old and he should insert the old people, yellow people cartoon. Haha meme. It's the old Simpsons. All right, well, that's good. Slime and Vivien. This is on 1. All right, I'm going to kill this so that he doesn't get the mana ramp in the card draw. They get 1 more scry, but whatever. And that was good. All right. Hit you. We'll be able to kill this unless they play the Immortal Sun in time, so it shouldn't be that big a deal. Plus, we got Carnage Tyrant. Trostani Discordant. I did not see that coming. Here's a question. Can we beat them through that? Well, we got to take up Vivien first because we have no other mode. I'm kind of incentivized to take this Memorial to Folly. It's like a black source, which I kind of need, and I kind of want to slam Carnage Tyrant and then find Finale on the next turn. So let's take Memorial to Folly, I guess. The old awkward take Folly, play Carnage Tyrant. So now all we need to do is just live 1 turn cycle here. This is an interesting sideboard tech. I guess since I bring out spot removal, brings in a bunch of bodies. Alright, Carnage Tyrant. Slightly bigger than my Carnage Tyrant. They have 6 lands. I can trade my Vivien Reid for their map. I think we just want to take up Vivien Reid. Yeah, I'm going to take this Jadelight Ranger to try and rebuild after we Finality here. And I'm going to put counters on. So this will be 4-3, right? Because we can get -4. So it's going to be. Okay, so he'll have to block. But if I. So mine will be a 9. It's going to be a 4-3, and mine will be a 5/4, which will force a block. So we'll do that. So now he has to chump block a Carnage Tyrant or lose the game. So now we get to kill. Yeah, we got the full board wipe and get to keep Vivien Reid. That's got to be better than killing the map, the Compass. The Compass doesn't even work on Carnage Tyrant right now, so they need to have Starve Extinction, which they don't have their red mana for, so they have to have drawn it. All right, whew. That was a close game, chat. That was sweet. All right, our opponent has Tristani Discordant, but I think we still just want to stick with the main game plan. Thought about bringing in Duress to answer some of that stuff, but it's probably not worth. These Blood Operatives didn't seem particularly great. Let's just bring in Duress. Like, they probably have ramp and stuff too, so like hitting a Banefire, hitting like, I bet they play Experimental Frenzy. That kind of stuff, so. Also, if we just hit like the Compass, their deck's been kind of mana intensive. So if we keep them off Compass, keep them off Treasure Map. Probably have Starve Extinction in their deck, right? This hand's a keep. It's a little slow. I wish we had Elf on one, but we can always draw it. Alright, play Forest pass turn. Alright, I want to play Woodland Cemetery to make sure we have all the mana for the rest of the game. That's interesting. I'm going to actually keep this one because I just want spells. Because I think we have a pretty strong curve and we're missing a... what's it called? On the curve. A 4-drop play. So we might be able to finagle a way to make that good. Play a Thrashing Brontodon, live through Clarion. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Alright, well... Let's Slamsky Poo. Play this, see if we hit a land. Alright, we'll play the land we just drew and then pass the turn. Our opponent hasn't done anything. I have to imagine a Nova's coming here, but yeah. That's fine. We have Doom Whisper to back it up. And we still have Fine Finale like we just drew. I'll play this. Alright, pass turn. Doom Whisper's unbeatable monster. Could write a bad romance. Tristani Discordant. That card is good. I have 2 Fine Finalities. I'm going to Surveil once. Alright, I'm going to bend this and keep that. That card's pretty good from what I've seen so far. So I can play this and buy back these 2. Trying to think, because I attack, they attack back. So they're like at 15, I put them to 9. If I Finality, I put them to 7 and dead on the next turn. So I kind of like dead on the next turn. It's a little weird. It does also make our guy pretty huge. Not be friend in a bad romance. All right, we got him. Ooh, what card do we get? Ooh, sweet. All right. Well, we're at 3 wins. We need 2 more wins. Romance. All right. This game has been sweet. Man, Magic's so much fun. Arena's great. We've played against a lot of weird decks, so I'll say that. I I know I said it earlier, but I recorded a podcast about how like Arena's great, and it's reasonable to test on. You play against real decks all the time. I never play against brews, and I've played against 3 brews basically. Well, I played against green black. We played against 2 brews. Oh geez, Multi 5. Let's hope they're an aggressive deck so they have a chance. Play the Memorial Folly and pass. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Let's see if they grab a green. I want to try the Selesnya Tokens deck where the Nick Prince played. You are. Actually, let's see if that's up. Library. Don't ask silly questions. MTG Goldfish. I'm pretty lazy on converting decks. So, I want to attack in. I guess I would always trade Jadelight Ranger, so I want to give them less information. So I shouldn't have even played the land, but... Alright, Selesnya Tokens. Let's graveyard that. We can do better. And we drew a land, just lagged a little bit. Here we go. It's actually Nick. Perfect. This is Nick's deck. Control C. We'll try that into here in just a little bit. Yeah, I think I should trade, right? Or should we? If they play another one, it'd be very punishing, actually. So 18 attack for 5. They block. With this Finality, I'm going to no block. We're able to clear the board up here in a second. Jeez, okay, we need to be back on D for a turn. Alright, we're going to play Memorial to Folly again. We want to make sure to play Doom Whisperer on curve and to find Finality here. Now, is this Nick's deck? It looks to be Nick's deck. So far, all these cards are cards Nick plays. Sapperling Migration. Okay, that's not one Nick plays. So we're not playing against Nick's deck. Oh, Venerated Loxodon. That was powerful. The block would have been good there. They play Conclave Tribunal here. We're in trouble for sure. We're just going to block to stay alive, basically. Finality will clear the board in just 1 second. Yeah, not blocking there really punished us. I thought I was going to race, but I guess I should have just known they were going to clog the board up, so I should have taken the trade. That was pretty bad. Like, it's only not bad if... Oh, man, they didn't tap their Venerated Loxodon. They just played into Finality. I think it was better to tap the Loxodon, even without the information about Find Finality. Take action. All right, our opponent conceded. That's reasonable. You multiply 5, play your whole hand, lose it all, whatever. All right, Golden Demise. That's a pretty easy one. And probably this Conclave Tribunal. I'm sorry, this Thrashing Brontodon for Conclave Tribunal and Ixalan's Binding. Cast Down seems a little bad. Ravenous Chupacabra seems terrible. Vraska's Contempt, I'm not in love with. Let's see here. So I need to bring 2 more cards in. Brontodon is probably totally reasonable. Blocks a good bit. I could put back in another Vraska's Contempt in case they go like Tristani, Shalai, those kind of cards. Wait, is my camera frozen? My camera froze. Hang on. Let's see here. How long has my camera been frozen? Twitch chat. I hear a lot of movement. Don't know what's going on up there. This is the one moment where Magic Online's way better. I can just like leave it running and waste my time, but I can't hear. To be fair, Chupacabra does just kill something in a body. Duress is like, ugh. I'm just gonna put Chup back in. It's a body that kills something. I could have brought in AT as a way to answer stuff. Your opponent is waiting. Huh. Oh, this hand's great. We have fine Finality, which the matchup is about a line. We can cast all of our cards. Assuming we draw like one more land of any type, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, our opponent didn't mulligan. They just... It looked that way because flowers on the stack. That's a convenient time to draw that land. We have Wildgrowth Walker to live for a bit. Wow. Oh, I left in a cast down? I thought I took them all out. Yikes. I mean, it looks pretty good right here, I guess. Play this first in case we hit a forest. I'm going to leave that on top because we can play it on the next turn. No attacks. And it will help us. It will guarantee us, well, most likely guarantee us a land. Yeah, no blocks. We'll fall to 19. I want to try and keep back the army. I guess there's some argument to double blocking here. But if their play is to build out the board like last time, it's not going to go well, so. Fall to 17. I want both of these, so I'm just going to flip them. I'm going to just play Carnage Tyrant before Finality. If they play March of the Multitude here, it's only for 5. And I kind of want to get that card out of their hand. Plus, I'm pretty happy to put the Finality tokens on him. Yeah. I guess it's 6 as a mirror. I didn't think about that play pattern, but still reasonable. I have 4 blockers. They have to cast Flower Flourish, which they can't do, so it's like the only way this is really painful. Tristani Discordant. Ugh, that's a sad one, friend. Now that our opponent's kind of... Oof. Let's make blocks. Block. Let's get the free ones in, I guess. I'll block a 3/3. I guess I don't actually want to block. I want to block this to save life. Alright, so we're going to take 12. Fall to 5. Alright, cool. Take action and put it on this so that they can't answer my thing. It does suck to lose the Wildgrowth Walker, but it shouldn't matter, I think. I think we have enough power to go the distance. Could be wrong. It could have just been better to have been like, risk losing Wildgrowth Walker. I imagine they mine us on Doom Whisper. I am going to pay the life. That's perfect. This is like exactly what I wanted. Like, basically in this order. Let me check my graveyard real quick here. How many explore creatures do I have? Just 1. It's still just worth to leave it like this. Alright. Resolve. Alright, play this. Play this. Combat. Kill this. Pretty easy. I just need to not get like run over by a Lyra or something here. Like Lyra's a real problem. history. So we're going to attack before we make any decisions. I think I just want to save the Brontodon still. If they do something to turn, I'll probably blow up this. I can't imagine what they're going to do. Just going to make sure I don't get got by not understanding the interface. It won't let me activate Wildgrowth Walker. To get back this thing for a while. Oh, God, that's huge. It's like actual huge. Get back Merfolk Branchwalker. Play it, go up to 5. So I attack. They go to 2. They draw Flourish. Attack for not lethal because I can block. So I'm going to leave this on top so we can get back this if we have to chump block. Gain more life. So now they have to attack into me. So if they answer my Carnage Tyrant, or build up enough defense to live through a Carnage Tyrant, like a March of the Multitudes. Like, March is the only other draw I can't beat, but they already drew 1 March. I guess they drew 2 Flower Flourish, to be fair, so maybe I should have played around March instead. I think the way to play around March is I attack with both. No, they just block with the 1/4 if I attack with both. Alright. I need to use the bathroom real quick and check in on something, so give me 3 minutes. I'll be right back. 3 minutes, please. What do we got here? All right. Well, we're 1 win away. We have 3 games to do it, so it's pretty exciting. Might just 5-0 cleanly here. BRB. Okay. I'm back. Y'all missed that bubble pop because you can't hear it. By the way, we've been streaming for 1 hour, and we're almost done with this league. It's just way faster. To be fair, the games we've played tonight have been weird. Where am I? Oh, I forgot to see if we have Nick's deck. I can check before the stream's over on Nick's deck. Alright, we're playing against Sukuki. Flareon. Oh, this hand's reasonable. It's like got the potential to high roll into like unbeatableness. In the mirror, elf on the play. Now I don't have a whole lot beyond that, but we draw Jadelight Ranger. We could really do something here. Seekers Squire. Okay. Branchwalker. All right, I'm gonna play this tapped and pass. Looks like they need lands. I guess I could have played Woodland to leave Upcast down, but alright, they have an Overgrown Tomb, which they'll play this turn. Unless they got like a land elf. No blocks. Alright, so now we're playing the Carnage Tyrant. So let's just play this Woodland Cemetery and pass. We have a double cast down and Vraska's Contempt. Ravenous Chupacabra. Black. Cast down. Let's kill this 2/3, I guess, since it's the biggest. Resolves. I don't think I want to use my cast down on this. They could draw a Wildgrowth Walker or a Doom Whisperer. So, alright, well, that's convenient. We'll just choop their choop. And now they can find Finality at back, but they were missing lands before, so I think both are like reasonable ones to play around. Jadelight Ranger. Interesting. Okay, they did Bennett, so they're still missing land drops. We're pretty close to Carnage Tyrant, so I kind of just want to block. But I guess it stops the 3/2. Over the course of 2 turns, it plays out better. Also, we're not guaranteed to have the 6th land for Carnage Tyrant now that we lost the elf, so. They had the 5th land. This could be Doom Whisperer. Vivien Reid. Alright, so they're definitely going to hit land drops now on. Assuming they want to hit land drops. Like, if they have a Carnage Tyrant, they're going to play it on 6. Okay. So they chose not to attack. I guess out of fear of Vivien dying. So we'll kill Vivien. We're not going to use our mana for like that. Yes. Alright. Let's play Carnage Tyrant. If they don't slam their own Carnage Tyrant, we're in a really good spot. I want to test something else. Test. Okay, my chat thing is working. Alright, so they did have Carnage Tyrant. So we've drawn a lot of our spot removal here. Which is fine as long as we keep everything but Carnage Tyrant in check. Sitting here waiting. Won't you call me? I really want to trade. If they have Fine Finality, we're probably dead. But we can't win the race. Even with this like 4 life gain boost here. And if we no block, fall to 9, and they play another one, it's like, Jesus, can't win. Oh my gosh, that's the worst. We need to draw our Fine Finality right now. I kind of want to Vraska's Contempt this to get the board in check a little bit, but All right, we need to find our own Finality or our another Carnage Tyrant. That's just not what we need right now. All right, so that's a slow Carnage Tyrant. So they can Finality bring back Chups and Carnage Tyrant. Yikesers. We're just like not in a good spot. Or maybe I just need some sleep. Block. 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 If their plan is to play like a Doom Whisper or something, whatever. Maybe I should have saved this to use it with this on the next turn, but... If they go land Finality, we're in so much trouble. Like, the only hope we have right now is they can't play Carnage Tyrant this turn, so... Yikesers. Alright, so they didn't have that. Jadelight land. Not what I was wanting. Save image. Pokemon. Alright. So I have 5. So we can do both now. Alright, that's our best bet at winning. People say the rush is worth the price I pay. If I can keep Carnage Tyrant off the board. Yeah, I won't have a simple party in my basement. Oh, let me do this real quick. Deadweight Woodland Cemetery, huh? Yep. They still have their Folly for the Carnage Tyrant, but like... Slam it. Cause I got plans. Oops. Alright. I mean, we're in like this is a pretty hard place when it comes to all this. So. Song on the radio. And I see your face everywhere I go. Thought I'd call just to let you know. I mean, we can just outdraw them, right? So. Face everywhere you go. As I'm streaming Green Black. I'm typing in a chat Niv Daddy for life because Niv Mizzet's such a good card. I love playing with Niv Mizzet. But I'm like in a chat and someone's talking about buying is it Drake's? I'm like, oh, I love it. And then someone else is like, oh yeah, no one feels bad if playing if miss it. Meanwhile, I'm like, playing green black, and this is like my 5th green black league in a row. I see your face everywhere I go. Thought I'd call just to let you know. I mean, this feels terrible. No one's happy about this. But, like, if I don't use this, we're just going to die. And we have to just buy time to keep trading off Carnage Tyrants as much as possible. Like, we need to draw Finality, even anything like that. Doom Whisper to block Carnage Tyrant. And dig to more. That's the worst, is if we draw lands. Yikes. They are bigger than us. They're just going to buy back Memorial Folly. Yep. I'm going to Vraska Contempt this. We're not out of it yet, but we're pretty close to out of it. If they cast down this, I just can't beat that kind of loop. Songs on the radio, and I see your face everywhere I go. Will you draw a land or hit a good card? That is a good card. We will keep that on top. We're at 10. We've been doing a lot of work to stay alive. You spin my head right round. Alright. When you go down, down. Chupacabra. Ugh, not looking good for the home team here. There we go. Let me, how do you do this? How do you add a... So, we have enough that I can do it all, air quote. Oh, I have to hit a land here. But I have to hit a land if I'm going to win either way, so let's try and hit a land. Oh, I counted wrong. Oh, we're just super dead. Lol. That would have been smart to hit Wildgrowth Walker. Alright, let's concede. I just counted my mana wrong. How do you do server settings? Create. Here we go, server settings. I think this is it. No AFK. Alright, so mirror, we want this. I really want to try this in the mirror. Our opponent was pretty big on the loop. Oops, wrong one. Like, they had Golgari Findbroker and that, so I think Blood Operative is a bit better against them. Take off Llanowar Elf, don't want as many dead draws. But I still want to be on the play, like, advantage of going faster. Change nickname, that's not what I want. Create category, create channel, server settings. How do you... Does anyone in chat know how you add emotes? I remember it being easy last time. Like, I just, clicked, 2 buttons. Member list? Nope. Pin? Nope. I wanted to do this before and I forgot. I don't want to forget again. Create category. Maybe that's it. Oh, maybe I just clicked the button. It's like a plus sign. No, there isn't. User settings. Yeah. Discord channel. Play first. This hand's pretty much unbeatable if I draw, 3 lands. Server settings emoji. Easy game. Graveyard. Server settings. Ah, there it is. Okay. Get him. Upload emoji. Right, so it should be an added emoji now. Ooh, Vraska Golgari Queen twice, eh? Easy land here. Had it the whole time. Yes. Trade with me. Ooh, Midnight Reaper. Okay. That card's pretty good. But so is Doom Whisperer. I guess I could have attacked, but we're probably favored if we just, like, sit here and wait. That's depressing. We're going to play Carnage Tyrant. I said we're going to play Carnage Tyrant. Oh, sweet. Done. In the correct order, too. I want to trade both of these to kill off their board and let them draw 2 more cards, because we're going to be playing Carnage Tyrant. And they let me kill Vivien, then, like, sweet. Perfect. Love this. I guess they only lose one thing, but we killed the Midnight Reaper. This is only really bad if they play Carnage Tyrant for us. So I guess we could play Doom Whisperer to get around that, but I think we just want to slam bombs every turn. I guess if they play their Carnage Tyrant, we can just Vraska's Contempt the Vivien Reid to keep it off board. The Eldest Reborn. Ooh, that was a problem. I fear that was going to be a problem no matter what we did. That does make this next turn a bit easier. I can play Doom Whisperer in order to pressure. I could also actually just buy back Jadelight Ranger, play it, and try and hit lands for this Eldest. Like, currently, Eldest Reborn is just going to fizzle. I'll get back one of these things, but, like, whatever, right? So I take these. It's going to get back something big. I could play this. Try and get them to trade. I'm going to play Doom Whisper. Try and get them to trade Viv for Doom Whisper and hopefully bring back that. That could be wrong. It might have just been better to get back my stuff. I'm just going to the Doom Whisper so we can Vraska Contempt, because we're going to get Carnage Tyrant out of the graveyard for sure. Alright, so they're going to try and find a way to block, or they already have an answer to Doom Whisperer. Carnage Tyrant's a pretty good hit. Vraska's Contempt. Alright, I need to hit land drops. Perfect. They're going to get back Doom Whisperer. We're going to answer it. The Vivien's going to live another turn, but yikes, that's a problem. This game feels pretty unwinnable. Probably played this poorly. Alright, bring back 2 things. Carny Dad, Doomfather. Play that. Play this. Oh, oops, sorry. Play this, my bad. Wrong one. Hopefully they don't just mine. I guess they just minus and I die. Lol, that was bad. Lol, I'm dumb. I can't have my mana wrong again. I thought I could play this. I thought I could play old Carney boy. Oh well. Next. Interesting. H2O Polo. Alright, we'll go first. I'm going to keep this. It's turn 2 Jadelight. And if we're going to flood out, this will be like the way to mitigate it. Like, the top of cards of our deck are lands. We're going to be happy just, like, refill. If they're spells, right, then we'll get the better ones. Perfect. That's multiple turns of the old Jadelight. This is the old land spell. Oh, graveyard that. Graveyard that. Let's look for better cards. Looking for the big boys. Alright, looks like we're playing against Jeskai Control. Didn't want to draw that one. Ain't that one, Chief. We'll play around Syncopate, but into Essence Scatter. That way we can attack with Elf. So I'm probably going to Syncopate for 1 to save a life. Alright, land, library. Put them to 15. Ooh, revitalize. Alright. Put them to 18 instead. How about that? Clarion's pretty backbreaking here. Yeah, I lose all pressure now. Alright, well, we need to draw like a Doom Whisper or something. Vivien Reid on the next turn. This is the problem, right? Jeskai against Golgari. Play this, and let's pass. If they play a Drake on the next turn, we get to kill it. Hey, how you doing, Tommy? Yeah, not happy to not pressure you on the Kempish's turn. That's for sure. We do have Memorial, which is nice, so like they're going to have to answer this thing with a Settle or 2 Cleansing Novas. If the plays Drake, we have the outer. If the plays, Teferi, we're probably dead. Although Carnage Tyrant does hit for a lot, right? Like, they don't have. So they're just going to flashback Chemisters / counter mana. Wow. Carney Boy has got no fears about that. You cannot counter Carnage Tyrant. I'm going to hide him. Can't counter him. He's not on the stack. He's basically in play. Chemisters in response. Discarding a land. Alright, that's respectable. Let's see if they're going to play Niv Mizzet. We need to draw exactly Ravenous Chupacabra if they play Niv. Red, 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 blue, 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 so they have the mana for it. They know the way. Double Deafening Clarion. Okay. That happens. We'll play Carnage Tyrant again next turn. We still have the Drake answered. We don't have an answer to Teferi that's clean, but Teferi is a pretty good Magic card. Alright, bring back Carney Boy. Gotta let him know what's up. Well, there's Chupacabra. So now we have an answer to Niv Mizzet, assuming this sticks. We have 2 answers to Drakes, which is nice. Currently, the Drakes would be 4 4s? 5 4s. 6 4s. All right? This is the power of Revitalize, right? Buys you a lot of time against us, the red decks. Moves through your deck. Very nice with Niv, too. You know, cantrip, ping them. So they can play Niv, take up, ping us. All right, we can't beat dive down here. One, two, three, four. So if we draw another Chupacabra, we can double Chup. That's kind of hot. I'm going to play this in case it's Sycopate. I mean, it's most likely it's going to get countered. Yeah. It is hard to win if they untap with both of those. This is at 6 loyalty, so we can kill Teferi. They'll play another Teferi. It's annoying, but obviously I want to make them make the choice before I activate Find Finality. Alright. Let's find. So turn Chupacabra and Branchwalker, so we have a play this turn. Yeah. You get to draw a card and ping me. Very powerful. We're gonna be at like 6 probably on the next turn if we don't die. Like at the end of this coming turn, we'll probably be at 6. Use this to try and clear the way a bit. Alright, we got a land. That's what's up. Op's pretty actually backbreaking. Just kill our Branchwalker. That's depressing. This matchup's hard, but we can win it. It's pretty hard to win if they untap with Niv. All right, we're at 8. Choo choo, all aboard the support train. Increase this stream to 4K. I think that's on you, buddy. If you don't have a 4K monitor, how's it going to work in 4K? All right, so this is probably going to get countered. All right, well, let's lead on this. Oh my gosh. Dive down? It's got to be dive down. Wow. Okay. Wow, they have like nothing. Or they just have like expansion explosion and don't care. Like doesn't matter. Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. Well, I'm just dead now, so let's concede. How you doing, Lukeski Pookski? I've got a lot of cards for you. I've got a lot of cards for you. I think that's how I'm supposed to board if I remember correctly. We want this because it beats Clarion and beats the thing that makes us not able to cast cards. We still want some of these for like round them. Oh, you're supposed to cut this and have this because it's a fairy. This is the list. Elf lets you go fast against Jeskai, but I think you'd rather just have real cards. Like if you're not curving out on them hard, not winning. Oh. Mama said. Oh. This hand's great. We'll just curve out on them. Obviously, Elf here would be like kind of good, but not even that good because like we want to play Wildgrowth Walker, attack them, then play Jadelight Ranger, and then like it's just awkward. Oops, wrong land. Almost lost me the game. If we can get this Wildgrowth Walker up to 4 toughness or above 4 toughness, looking pretty good. All right, this is a pivotal turn for them. Do they have the counterspell for Jadelight Ranger? Looks like they do. Oh, they don't. Well, if they do, they're letting it resolve. All right, drew a land, drew another land. Love it. Smooth sailing from this point. The big fear I had over there was getting mana screwed, so. All right, they're going to time walk us with Rejuvenate, but whatever. Not the end of the world. And they have counter magic up. First things first, slam skis. Then let's use this turn to develop. I should have played the other land. No, actually, if they play Drake, I'll just play Viv minus. It's fine. I actually kind of want them to play Drake now that I'm really thinking about it. Because if they play Drake, they're tapped out. I get to hit them for 5 again. I don't want to play into their counter magic. I want to attack them on the Chemist's turn, which is next turn. Don't do what the who. Let's find out. Let's see. Card to be. All right. Oh, perfect. So now I'm going to play Vivien Reid because that doesn't play into Cleansing Nova. If it resolves, it's great. If it gets countered, they're not chemistering to pull ahead. They didn't have settle that turn, which was the other play. Like if they settle us and grab 2 lands, like cool, slim, one of our big threats. All right, they don't get to draw cards this turn. They get to surveil, which is, you know, something. All right. We have lethal on board, so they got to put something in the way. Niv Miz, it's awkward if we don't draw Vivien. All right, so we don't have lethal anymore. But we're going to put them to 2 life. Put this tapped. Let's they have 7 lands. Star of Extinction. Word. It's a card we see coming. Let's play Carnage Tyrant. Gotta have another star friend. If they have another star, we'll play Doom Whisper. If they answer that, we'll find Finality. Star of Extinction, they had it. All right, deal 20. Blow up a land. There goes the Carney boy. All right. Play land. Play Doom Whisperer. Let's buy back 2 things. Let's buy back Carnage Tyrant and Jadelight Ranger. Keep us from flooding out too much. Do they have the 3rd Star of Extinction? Now, they can have a lot of stuff that can answer this. They can have a blocker. They can have a Teferi. They don't have enough mana to explosion it. All right, so that's Teferi. It's probably going to see a minus on this Doom Whisperer. Unless they already have a clean answer like a Seal Away or something. All right, so let's dig a little deeper in our deck here, try and set up our draw. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to play Carnage Tyrant, which play this land. Then play Wildgrowth Walker, Jadelight Ranger. Yeah, so this is good. And we'll explore into double Doom Whisper. Alright, play this. Can't be countered. Play Memorial to Folly. Pass the turn. Our opponent has to do a lot of work to win this game. They've done a lot so far, but draw a card. It's the only play that had. They have 7 cards. Opt. All right, so they're looking. They have another Star of Extinction. Let's attack them. If they have Settle here, then we want to get the lands out of the way so we can draw no more lands. Yeah, because we're not going to draw the Doom Whisperer either way. I'd rather hit lands than just have a big BIG Jadelight Ranger. So now we get to develop on board, force them to counter stuff. If we hit a land here, we get to... No, actually we get to play both of these no matter what, which is nice. I guess we might choose not to. Alright, Sinister Sabotage that. That makes sense. Our Wildgrowth Walker would be big, and we maybe we have a land pile we're about to hit, right? Alright, we're gonna play this this Thrashing Brontodon. That way we have 2 lethal threats. Because they'll have to answer Thrashing Brontodon and prevent us from buying back Jadelight Ranger, replay it to not have lethal attacks. The Fairy's a messed up magic card. They can Explosion for 4 if they have that, which would sort of get it done, but not really. Oh man, is this the second Teferi for the minus? Tuck on the Brontodon. You can tuck Brontodon, yeah, and then hope to counter whatever I buy back with my guy. All right, so let's do this first. Bring back Jadelight Ranger. Play this. That way if they Sycopate, they have to spend the most mana. We're going to probably kill them no matter what here. Alright, so they have to have Sycopate right here, where they're dead. They could have Seal Away, to be fair. Alright, they didn't. But they could have had Seal Away. Alright, we're going to game 3. That draw was kind of insane from us. Although they had a very good draw too, right? Like they answered all our stuff. I still think I just want the Duresses. I don't want to have to steal the initiative with an elf that just gets cleared up pretty easily. Blood Operative still makes sense. Maybe I'm supposed to surveil harder into Blood Operatives. Just to be like, hey, draw these cards back. And like, if we draw another Doom Whisperer, you're going to have a real hard time. That could have been the answer. Where's your next event, bud? My next event is at TNLG in 2 weeks. It is the RPTQ, Regional Pro Tour Qualifier. I'm going to be playing a Modern, and I'm going to be playing a Banned Spirits, baby. Banned Spirits OP. I could be convinced to play humans, but probably just hard luck on the spirits. Waiting on your opponent. So this hand's interesting. It's got a lot of land, so I'm guaranteed. Sam is not. Sam works for. Well, TNLG's under new ownership. Sam works for Southern Hobby now, so they're the distributor for the South, like the biggest one, and he's in charge of like where the cards go where. By the way, we kept this because I think we just want to make sure we're playing spells on time. I don't want to mulligan. Interesting. So they have 2 lands. If I take this, it's like half of one. Star of Extinction and Expansion Explosion are a problem. But I think I just want to try and limit them on card draw as best I can. Especially with the hand we have that's kind of lacking pressure. So they can still use this. Obviously it doesn't feel great, but they don't get both halves. That was the worst. Yeah, it's awesome. But TNLG under new ownership now, so. Yikesers. I'm going to bin that. That card's not strong enough. Still not strong enough. Like, we know Star of Extinction is coming, and we know they have Chemisters now. There's no way they're going to not just Chemisters, like, no matter what we played. Because they have the catch-up on Star of Extinction, so. Discarding Expansion Explosion, okay. Probably means that one card over there was a land. Right, because. Yeah, it was. Because you would want to keep the lands to make sure you got the other stuff because your hand's so powerful. Like, Niv Mizzet's going to probably kill us. Alright, well, we drew double lands, so we're set up on lands for a hot minute. Red, 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 white, blue, blue, and blue, blue, blue. That's a Niv Mizzet for you. Now, if they play Niv Mizzet, they can't Star of Extinction on the next turn. So, well, that's not good. I should have played the Swamp because I knew about the Swamp. If we had molded a 6 of, like, Walker, Jadelight, Duress, 3 lands, that probably would have won, but I still kind of like our keep. I respect the no attack. Like, you don't need to attack to win. Alright, play this first. Alright. I'm going to play this tapped. Because we can still play that Swamp on the next turn. And then we'll probably end up memorialing back Jadelight Ranger. On the flip side, I guess I could have kept the Wildgrowth Walkers just to guarantee plays. But with Star of Extinction, it's so hard. Our opponent has some sort of play with Niv. Alright. So every time they draw a card, Niv pings something. The card's insanely good. Ryan, have you been playing any MTG Arena? Are you waiting for that artifact life? Ooh. Let's see if they try and Star of Extinction or Memorial to Folly. I'd almost let it happen just to go to this Niv. Alright, let's get back Jadelight Ranger. It sucks, like, Wildgrowth Walker's obviously bigger, but we can't afford to flood out at this point, like, anymore. Right, Find Finality is sweet. Even if they block the 1/2 to like try and play around stuff, we can get them. Potentially. Seal away the 4/3 almost assuredly. Yep. Block the 1/2. Yep. I'm gonna play the Swamp they know about and then cast Finality. -4, -4. Dude, I know, right? That's what I was saying. I got you. Use a bunch of vacation time. You should play Arena, man. It's fun. It's free to play. Get in there. Get you back in our life. Get you to some GPs. That way, when I tell people I'm hanging out with my friend Black Ryan, they don't just look at me like a psychopath. Well, they didn't have a counter last turn, so they don't have a counter this turn. But yeah, dude, like, honestly, Artifact looks way too complicated. Not even like. So here's what I've been telling people, right? Is I feel like I'm more invested than 95% of people in the world in card games, right? Maybe even higher percent. I'm pretty in it, right? And I've played a lot of them, and I love them, and I'm all about them. I can't understand what's going on in that game half the time. Now, I know that if I played... Oh, we're dead. If I played more, I would get a better feel for it. But, man, you don't have to say that to make us look at you like it's like, that's fair, Tommy. But, man, like, dude, the lane, everything, it just looks so punishing for new players. I'm going to play it. I'm going to probably get it. But, like, I don't know. It's a game maybe only for Sifka. Dude, Joel Larson. I don't actually know if you remember Joel from when he used to play Magic. The Swedish Kibbler. He played a Beyond the Summit tournament for Artifact and went undefeated. Didn't lose a game. Yeah, didn't lose a game all weekend. The game looks very skill intensive. And like that kind of stuff's exciting, but I don't know. I think if the game was like a living card game, where like I spent $20, got everything from the first set, I'd be much more excited to try it. But the fact that I have to like pay to play on that too, it's just so hard. And like I'm so invested in Magic. This is just terrible news for us, by the way. It's like I'm so invested, I just don't want to like do another thing. So I don't know. Plus the beta I thought was gonna be open, but it's like not open. It's whatever. That's annoying. I was hoping I get to like try it. I trust nobody. Dude. I want to like Artifact. The fact that our opponent played this scares me. They like could answer my Carnage Tyrant, but they're not. And that scares me. Scares me a lot. I mean, they just have Settle. But like, do we ever win with all these lands? Like, what? I can't respect anything. Yeah. Okay. Let's get another land out of our deck. Play this. Play this. This is why I need Banefire. This is why I need to be Jund. Imagine if I grabbed a mountain there. Game. Game, 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 game. Man.
This is just we're living it, Twitch. We're living it right now. What happens if I do this? Oh, there's no way this resolves, right? But I guess we play land to play around Syncopate. How big is this Teferi? It's on 6. We're dead. We can't win the game. I'm just going to concede. Our time is worth something, and, like, this game's pretty elementary at this point. Like, they're just going to draw cards and then start exiling stuff with Teferi. They have Star of Extinction. Like, if I didn't know they had Star, I would try and chain Carnage Tyrants together. But, like, they don't. They have Star of Extinction, so I don't think it's possible. So we 4-1 with that. Still pretty good. Let me, hang on one second. There we go. Claim prizes. So we made 700 gold. And let's see. Oh, I actually needed this Enigma Drake. I didn't have it. That's actually kind of awesome. Then we got 2 trash rares. But, you know, they're rares, baby. Nice. So we have enough to do some couple more constructed events now. That's what's up. And we got through, like, almost all our dailies today. So that's pretty exciting. I need to get this draft going. This draft's pretty sweet. All the Goblin Locksmiths. All the Fest Race recruits. Got to get in there. Got to show them who's boss. All right, y'all. The Summoner's Rift is calling me. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. We're going to go host Jake Tilk. We host him all the time. He rocks. Bronze Pro. Just top 8'd. GP Milwaukee. Pulling up a stream right now. Make sure to tell Jake that I said hi. Where are you, Tilky? There you are. He was the mono white player in top 8. Host and channel. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I had a blast. See y'all next time. Deuces.